Install a Wi-Fi wireless range booster. Homes and offices today are becoming digital. From photographs to movie collections, computers are being used for storage instead of the usual photo albums and DVD collections. As computers become more advanced and as laptops and notebooks become more accessible for the usual consumer, the computer network at home and the office is equally becoming more complex. One of the ways to reduce the clutter and make your workspace much more effective is through the use of wireless networking. To strengthen the signals in your home network, use a Wi-Fi wireless range booster. Here's how you can install one. Determining which device to use. Start the installation by determining the type of product that you will use, and the number of equipment that you will need. For small areas and most homes, one router is usually enough to give enough signals. For larger offices and buildings, on the other hand, you will need to install several routers and Wi-Fi wireless range boosters in order to allow users and clients within the premise to access the network or the Internet. You can choose separate wireless routers and wireless range boosters, although there are some routers that come with integrated boosters. These, however, are best used for homes, instead of for actual offices and commercial complexes. Avoiding interference. When installing wireless range boosters, you need to be sure that the device is as far away from interference as possible. There are several basic objects that you should avoid: thick walls, shiny objects, and surfaces that can deflect the signals, and other signal-emitting appliances such as radios, microwaves, and baby monitors. This means that countertops made from polished steel, windows, and other glass surfaces, and microwaves can deflect and weaken the signal from your router, thereby making it more difficult for your booster to function. Setting up the router. Next, set up the router. It should be positioned as centrally as possible. This means that the router should be as close to the center of the home or the building, in order for it to provide equal signal range for the unit that it covers. The router should be connected to a power supply, and the Internet cable should be plugged into the device. Power on the router your computer. Make sure that your computer is set to detect the wireless signals. Once the computer detects the signals, it can then be used to configure the system. You can then create the network and add peripherals to the network, such as printers and external file storage systems. Configuring the booster on your network. Once the routers are in place, the next step is to add the wireless range boosters. These should be installed in an area where the router's signals are clearly detected. It will then resend the signals and amplify these so that farther areas will be able to catch the wireless signals. When it comes to installing your wireless range booster, the key is experimenting with the location that best suits your home or office. Do not be afraid to change positions several times, until you find one that delivers the best signal reception.